Hello, music lovers and conversationalists. Welcome to the channel, or welcome back to the channel. Thank you so much for being here today and checking out what has been spinning here on Spinning the Blues with Steve, or should I call it Not Spinning the Blues with Steve, because I have 5 albums here today that I've been listening to over the course of the week. And this is a stack of 5 non-blues albums, and you're probably wondering, has Steve flipped his lid? Has he gone completely off the trail, or is he abandoning the blues altogether? Well, I'm not, and I am happy to share with you again 5 albums that are not blues related. So let's get into it. The first one is a band that I credit for my love of punk rock music, and this band is the first band that I really got into in terms of the whole punk rock scene, and this is the Donnas and their album American Teenage Rock and Roll Machine. Just an awesome powerhouse of an album. The 2 tracks that and I've got my cheat sheets here, that I really enjoy and I never get tired of them are Leather on Leather and Rock and Roll Machine, and it's just a fantastic album to listen to. And if you're into punk rock and don't have this, highly recommended. Next up, we have an album that every time I go to listen to this, I say I need to get more of his stuff in my collection, and this is the only album that I have of his on vinyl. I think I might have some of his stuff on CDs. I don't recall off the top of my head. I haven't listened to CDs in a while. And I'm talking about Stevie Wonder and one of his best albums, Songs in the Key of Life. The reason why I am listening to this album is because of a song on here called, well, I'll get into that song in a minute. This album has some great tunes on here. We have Sir Duke and Isn't She Lovely, which are 2 classics of his. And then the 2 that I really see as hidden gems on here are Joys Inside My Tears. And this next one is one that Mike Zito covered on his blues rock album of the year called Life is Hard, which is a tribute to his late wife, Laura, who passed away a couple of years back due to cancer. And he did a cover of a Stevie Wonder song, is the third one down, I believe, called Have a Talk with God. That one to me is such an amazing tune, and something that I think we all do in our lifetimes. But here's the track listings on here, and it's just a phenomenal album with so many great tunes on here. But like I said, the 2 that I think are hidden gems are Joys in My Tears and Have a Talk with God. Next up, there's a shout out in a way to Tommy over at Tommy's Musical Adventures. He, about a week or 2 ago, maybe more, put together a thread where he wanted us to show 5 debut albums, and the one of the ones that he showed is a album that's one of my favorite debut albums of all time in terms of non-blues, and it's R.E.M's Murmur. I recently picked this up on Walmart and on Walmart.com, and I'm glad I was able to get a copy of this because I was having no luck in seeing this in my local record stores, and it's one of the debuts that I really wanted to have in my collection. So many great songs on here. Of course, you have Radio Free Europe, and the other 2 that stood out to me are Talk About the Passion and We Walk. So we threw a little R.E.M. into the mix, and happy to say that my R.E.M. collection on vinyl has started to grow a little bit. Next up is an album that is one of the first albums that I purchased with my own money, and it was one of the very early albums in my musical library, if you will, that I just loved and still love to this day. The other ones being Van Halen's 1984, and the Doors' debut album. So those were some of the earlier albums that really paved the way for my musical taste and whatnot. But this is Huey Lewis in the News, and the album Sports. And if you recall, Back to the Future, I think it's all three movies in the trilogy. You get to see the poster of this on Marty McFly's bedroom wall. Here's a list of all the classic songs that are on here, and it's just such a feel-good album from a feel-good decade of music. And the track listings that stood out to me the most are The Heart of Rock and Roll, I Want a New Drug, and If This Is It. All awesome songs, all songs that I will never get tired of listening to, and will turn the volume up on that. So last and certainly not least is a little bit of a country thing going on here. I every now and then will get into a frame of mind where I want to listen to some classic country, or very rarely modern day country artist. And this modern day country artist does a great job of keeping the country sound alive, and her name is Mandy Barnett. You've seen me talk about her before on the channel under the old name when I was doing the Friday Firsts, and this is a Nashville songbook, and she just hits a home run with every selection that she picked for classic country. I'll quickly show you the track listings here, and there are a lot of great ones. You have Now or Never, or It's Now or Never, the one that Elvis did. I Love a Rainy Day. So many great songs on here, but the songs that stood out to me the most and I gravitate to the most are Heartaches by the Number. Then you have The End of the World, which is a great classic country tune. And of course, the song that I just mentioned, I Love a Rainy Night, is just a great upbeat tune. So again, this is the 5th album that I listened to this week, and it's Mandy Barnett and the Nashville Songbook. If you love that Nashville sound, then you're gonna love Mandy Barnett's versions of those tunes. So once again, thank you so much for listening and watching. I should say, I don't know why I keep saying listening to, but for watching. I can't believe it's the first time I've done a I think it's the first time I've done a what have I been listening to video, but I should do more of these. Hope you're all doing well. Hope you had a good week, and hope you have a great weekend. Talk to you later, and I'll see you soon. Take care. Bye-bye.